Hi, this is Becky from Icing on Top Becky's Cakes, and today I'm going to show you how to get several different colors into your piping bag and pipe it so that you have a multicolored look while you're piping. And I did that with my unicorn today, and then I also put some edible glitter and sugar pearls and stuff and all kinds of fun stuff on this one. But today I'm just showing you how to do the pipe-in, how to get those 3 colors, but you can do more than 3 if you want. So anyway, let's get started with this. I'm going to get a couple of piping bags and some plastic wrap. So here's my plastic wrap. I've put it on my counter, and now I'm going to get my piping bags, and I like to put each color in a different piping bag. And I'm using the 1M tip for this bag, and then for my other bag I'm going to use a different tip. But so I'm also going to use the piping bags for my other colors. So here's the plastic wrap. I'm just going to lay it straight out. It's long enough that I have room to roll the colors in. And my piping bags, you can use Ziploc bags if you don't have piping bags, but I just use piping bags because I always have a whole box of these on hand, and it makes it really easy. So I cut them all so they're rather wide at the opening. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pipe a strip, and I'm going to use the first color. This was a very pale pastel color pink, and I want to make sure this first strip here is thick enough. So I went and added a little more because I want to make sure that it's plenty thick for the first strip of color. And I pipe that right on the plastic wrap. Then I'm going to take my next color and I'm going to pipe that right next to it. And this is a very pale blue. I like to use a Maricolor, and I only add this the tiniest drop to these to get this color. This is sky blue, but it's pastel because I only used the tiniest drop because I wanted very pale colors for this. And the other one was a deep pink, but again, I just use a little tiny drop. And this one is the royal purple, only a tiny drop so that I keep the pastel look. So we're gonna pipe a nice line. So I have nice thick lines here. Now if you're gonna do more colors, just make the lines a little thinner. That way they still fit in your bag. So I'm gonna grab one end and I'm gonna pull it so that the pink touches the purple. So you just roll it right down and then seal off that plastic wrap right there. And then I'm just gonna keep rolling that over, and then I'm gonna twist the ends and seal that one end so that I don't have frosting coming out of the back end of it. And then see towards the front, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut just a little ways in so that all 3 colors will come out at the same time. So I'm just gonna cut right here so I don't have an extra plastic wrap or anything. So now that I've cut there, you see all 3 colors. I can insert this right into my piping bag that I already have ready. I like to just fold down my piping bag a little. It's just easier to insert the frosting. And so I'm gonna insert it right to the tip. Just push that right down in there, and then I'm gonna close off the end. I usually like to twist the end so you don't have frosting that'll come out the back end. And then I'm gonna push it down, push the frosting down as I go, and then twist. And that way, once you've twisted off the ends, you always use pressure from the back of your piping bag. So I'm pressing from the back where I'm holding it, and I can pipe a little bit right there, and you can see all colors are coming out. So I always do a test run. Here's a little rosette. You can see all 3 colors in that rosette. And so this is great. That's what you want it to look like, all 3 colors coming through. And that's a great tester before you pipe it right onto your cake. Do it one more time for this tip. This is a large French tip, and this makes some really nice stars that have a lot of teeth to them, so it looks really pretty. So we're gonna do the exact same thing, only I'm gonna make this one not as big because I'm not gonna need quite as much frosting as my big one. Just gonna add just a little bit more to even these ones out. Then we do the fold over, seal, roll it, twist the end, and cut. Then we're going to insert this right into our other bag with our large French tip. Let's do a test pipe here. Make sure we get all 3 colors out. So I'm going to squeeze, yep, all 3 colors. That's great. Do a little rosette here, mini one. And that's how you want it to look once it pipes out. Again, now if you had more colors, you could even do a rainbow of colors, and you would just add those extra stripes to your saran wrap. Just make sure when you roll it over that the first color touches the last color. Now we're gonna pipe this. I made a unicorn cake today, so I'm just gonna pipe this right on here. Now I'm not gonna do perfect rosettes because I want this to look more like unicorn hair, and so unicorn hair is gonna obviously look like this because everybody knows what unicorn hair looks like. So no, there'll be some rosettes though. I like to throw them in usually right in the front. I like a rosette, and then some in the back. And then I like to use my large French tip to do a fill-in to add more extra details and just to make it look prettier. So we're gonna go grab that French tip and add some extra details here. Now I like to add some pumps, as you saw, of the diamond dust. That's a gold diamond dust from the Sugar Art store, and it adds just a lot of glitter, and I love that. And some sugar pearls, some gold ones, some white ones. I just love to make it look more magical, so I had a lot of fun with that. Now if you want to see how I iced a cake, I leveled it and frosted it, I have another tutorial on that. So please check it out on my channel and please subscribe. Thanks!